In today's video, we're traveling all the way from London Heathrow to Stockholm, Arlanda Airport on this Airbus A325. Today's journey begins at Heathrow Airport Terminal 5, which is home to the British Airways. We're greeted by that guy over there. It's not so busy inside the main building. I head straight away to the information board so I can check up on my flight. The great thing about Terminal 5 is you can fly so many places all through British Airways as well. Once I found out where I'm going, which is gate 86, I went straight to security. Surprisingly, security wasn't so bad. I finished quickly and then I just went straight to that area, but just look at how busy it is. Flying on a Saturday afternoon in Heathrow Terminal 5 is really not a good idea because it's literally packed. And the thing about this terminal is, first, it's huge and it's also pretty spread out. There isn't like a lot of good choice if you're budget conscious, but there is luckily an Itsu over there. And so I literally grabbed something and then I just went to my terminal. We quickly onboarded. As we went down, we got these really beautiful views. Just look at all of those planes, and that's our bird right there. That blue one is our bird for this flight today. Yeah, there's just so many planes, and it's really such a great treat that you can see all of them. Now, this was actually a fully packed flight, but because of the way things were organized, it didn't really feel so packed. And here's the bird that's going to fly us to Stockholm today. They do also have Wi-Fi on board with the .air sign, but the cool thing about this plane is, and it kind of doesn't make sense, the way its color is different. Yeah, as you can see, it is a pretty packed flight today. We were seated at 29A, which is pretty much the last seat that you can get, and this is how an example seat looks like on the plane. So it's pretty big and it's pretty comfortable as well. We'll do a full seat tour very soon. Okay, and here's our full seat tour. I didn't have a window seat this time, but yeah. So this is how it looks like. There's a food tray, and it has pretty comfortable spaces. So you can even put your laptop. There is Wi-Fi on board that I got to use, and there's also charging ports, USB. So it's the normal USB. There's the magazine tray thingy and ample rack space, really ample rack space, which really helps out. Yeah. So once we were on board, it took them a while to go airborne. And we're taking off. The really cool thing about this flight is, like, despite me not having a window seat, I was actually able to get really great views. The guy next to me just didn't care so much about this stuff, so which is great for me basically. Just look at how beautiful the approach is, and we're off. The great thing is today was actually a really rare day in London because it was so sunny, and that was really awesome. Because in London, like, you don't really get a lot of sun, so having days like these, especially when you fly, really means the world to me. After taking off, we still had to put on the seatbelt sign. It was still on, and the food service started. So usually with these flights, the weird thing is they give you a free bowl of water and a free biscuit snack, but they don't actually give tea, despite the ticket being pretty expensive. So I decided to just buy tea, but they do give a generous amount of milk. The tea costs £3, by the way. Just look at how beautiful the flying over the air looks like. We're literally above the clouds right now. Here's the charging port, and it's actually down here. So It's USB, not USB-C. So if you do have an iPhone or something like that, you do need the USB normal one plug for it. We're starting to descend into Stockholm, so that's why it looks so cloudy basically. And that's us taking down in Stockholm. It wasn't that bad of a flight. It was actually really smooth, really easy, and we were only up in there for 2 hours straight, literally. So yeah, it was a really great flight with British Airways. I had a lot of fun. Nothing really bad happened. It was really straightforward, really easy as well. And stick around because something really cool is going to happen now. We were still in our seats for a little bit longer, and now basically they told us they can go off on the opposite end. So what that means is I was literally the third or the fourth person out of the plane because my seat was 29A basically. And here's windy Stockholm. And we're gonna say goodbye to the plane one last time. Goodbye plane, you were beautiful to fly on today. Here's Arlanda Airport. So passport control and stuff wasn't so hard. Yeah, the thing with Arlanda Airport is it's never really busy. Like my honest advice is stick to the if you're ever there. My honest advice is always stick to the regular schedule. Come by like 3 hours, but honestly, do not come 4 hours like or something like that. There is absolutely no point. It's never that busy, and even if it is, you can go through security really quickly as well. It's not that large of an airport, but it's also really beautiful as well. Like just look at the architecture and how everything looks. Okay, so when it comes to getting my bag, luckily I got it fairly quickly. And here's the bag, everyone. So yeah, this was my flight all the way from London Heathrow all the way to Arlanda. It was a really easy flight. It was really smooth. Nothing happened. If you are looking to travel with British Airways to Sweden, I really do recommend it. The flight was really great. The staff were professional and kind. So yeah, all in all, I had a lot of fun. I definitely would fly with British Airways again. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Oh, and if you like this video, I do have a huge favor to ask. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I hope to see you in future trips. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching.